Hello, my dear students. We're back again with our book Eyes Open number 3, and we're going to continue with our classes. We're going to continue with Unit 1, Stream Living, and we're going to search for our page. But first of all, let's remember, no, this is our first topic, Stream Living. Now, let's continue with vocabulary like hail. Excuse me, here, much better. Like hail, boiling, freezing, heavy rain, heat wave, thunder and lightning, snowstorm, high winds. No? Also, we did some activities with this vocabulary. Okay, let's continue. In this part, we read an article about freezing in Siberia. No? Remember about Yakuts? We focus on present simple and present continuous. So, remember, there is a versus between those tenses. So there's no problem. Okay, there's no problem. Just practice. In this part, we saw subverbal essentials. No, it was about vocabulary, about, for example, a camping vocabulary could be a possibility. Now we have sun cream, water bottle, sunglasses, compass, map, sleeping bag, penknife, torch, first aid kit, camera, glasses, and contact lenses. Also, we did a conversation about this topic, no? So, for today, we're going to continue with the past simple and the past continuous. So, in the past simple and the past continuous is very similar to the present tenses. Just pay attention. Language focus number 2, past simple versus past continuous. Complete the samples from the listening on page 12. Then complete the rules and choose the correct word in the box. Well, let's see. Here says one morning he went jogging. While jogging, he got lost. He, and listening to music, where he was going. How long he lost for. Someone looking at him. Now let's see. The idea is to complete this part. So, one morning he went jogging while in this case you are going to use the verb be. But remember, in the past, while he was jogging, he got lost. No? Teacher, how do you say is ing? Because of the verb, not of the tense. Here is the verb plus ing. Teacher, here is the verb plus ing. Okay, and what's the way? He was running and listening to music. He see where he was going. Teacher, once again. Okay, stop, listen. In this case, the verb plus ing. The verb plus ing. And in this case, this is a verb plus ing? No. So this is not correct. What is correct? Could be didn't. Yeah. Didn't. He didn't see where he was going. No. Now, how long? This is the verb in lost for. Was, were, did. Ideas, class. Did. Okay. Did he lost for? Someone looking for him. Teacher, ing. What's the word? Was. Was someone looking for him? Now let's check answers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There is a mistake. There is a mistake. Let's see. How long? No, it could be was? Yeah, was. Check. And that's the answer. No? One morning he went jogging. While he was jogging, he got lost. He was running and listening to music. He didn't see where he was going. How long was he lost for? Was someone looking for him? Well, you can take notes. You can stop the video and take notes, but I can continue. Okay, then you play the video. Okay, this was the first part. Here I have another activity. We use the past. We use the past to talk about finished action in the past. To talk about actions in progress. Progressive. So we use the present progressive, or you can say also continuous. And here the past simple. We use when or we use while before the past simple. When, and we use while before the past continuous. Pay attention to this box. This is very useful. That is correct, no? Remember, when before the past simple. So when and the past simple together. While, remember, while before the past continuous. Past continuous. In some books you can see like past progressive. There is no problem. Now, says choose the correct verb to complete a sentence. Let's see. Number 1. Sam was jogging when he... Can you remember the rule before? When you use when, simple or continuous? Simple, no? Sam was running when he got lost. I, the newspaper or the news, when is here? Teacher. You use when with the past simple. And here, the continuous, of course. Let's see. When the helicopter went at the beginning class. When the helicopter found him, a lot of people, the opposite, were looking for him. When, okay, Mr. Only when, well, that's it example, no? When he ran out of water, what happened? He was still trying to find the ranch. Number 5, when is it? Yeah, wasn't raining. It wasn't raining when Sam started his run. Okay, next. His sunglasses. He lost or was losing. While he, teacher, here is continuous and here is lost. Excellent. Opinions? Let's check it. Okay, let's check it. 1, 2, 3. And that's the idea. No, the idea is to use two sentences. No, the idea is to use two sentences, but you need to use while or when so that you can talk different ideas, okay, according what you want to say. Well, let's continue. Here I have an example, but remember once again, I I can connect two ideas, two sentences. Okay, I can connect two sentences and also you use when or while. Listen, when and while, past continuous and past simple. Okay, let's see. The past continuous, okay, is with while, no? You use while and then the past continuous. And you use when with a past simple. So you start when and continues a past simple. And there is another sentence that is in the other tense. For example, when I drove my car, I was listening to music. No? When I drove my car, I was listening to music. When I was I don't know, eating lunch, my cell phone rang. That's the idea. Teacher, and what about while? Okay, with while, you can say, while I was listening to music, I drove the car. The first example, no? While I was listening to music, I drove my car. Okay, let's see if that is good. Sam was jogging when? No, I did this activity, I'm sorry. Here, rewrite the sentences in two different ways. Use when or while. Peter was walking in the forest. Period. He got lost. So you choose while or when to connect ideas, not to leave them alone. While Peter was walking in the forest, he got lost. Or Peter was walking in the forest when he got lost. That's the idea. Okay? A ver, let's see. Number 2. We were driving, a dog ran in front of our car. That's very easy. While I was driving, a dog ran in front of our car. Or we were driving when a dog ran in front of my car or our car. That's easy? Yes, of course. She was looking at the map. She dropped her camera. While she was looking at the map, she dropped her camera, or she was looking at the map when she dropped her camera. 4. I was reading the compass. Julia was putting on sunscreen. When I was reading the compass, Julia was putting on sunscreen. Or I was reading the compass while Julia was putting on sun cream. The last one. We were sleeping in our tents. It started to rain, I'm sorry. We were sleeping in our tent when it started to rain. Or while I was sleeping in our tent, it started to rain. Let's continue. Complete the text with the correct form of the verb in brackets, then listen and check. Let's listen.
CD 1, track 13. Listen and check.
Teenagers in Canyon rescue. Emergency services rescued 2 teenagers, Nicholas Ramirez and Kendall Kendoya, last night after a 3-day hunt in Falls Canyon, California. The teenagers were walking during the Easter holidays when they disappeared late on Tuesday night. It was raining heavily and there were high winds. The teenagers didn't have any food or water, and they weren't carrying any dry clothes in their backpacks. They found a cave and stayed there for 2 nights. On the third day, a local hiker saw them. They were sleeping in the cave. A rescue helicopter came to take them home.
Okay. Listen, if you need to listen once again, you can do it, okay? No problem. Complete the text with the correct form of the verb in brackets, then listen and check. Emergency services rescue 2 teenagers, Nicolas Ramirez and Kendall Zendoya. Last night, after 3 days, hunting Falls Canyon, California, the teenagers walk or were walking during Easter holidays when they were disappearing or disappeared late on Tuesday night. It rained heavily and there were high winds. The teenagers not have many of the any food or water, and they not carry any clothes. In their backpacks, they find a cave, stay there for 2 nights, and the third day, a local hiker. Okay, now let's see. Now, here you have the activity, and you need to complete. Okay, complete the activity. Use the grammar learned before. Okay, usen lo que hemos aprendido. Emergency Services rescue 2 teenagers, Nicolas Ramirez and Kendall Zendoya, last night after a 3-day hunt in Falls Canyon, California. The teenagers walked during the Easter holidays. It was raining. Okay, it was raining heavily, and there were high winds. The teenagers. Let's see. Try to do this activity, and we're going to check it in classes. Okay, so there is no problem. Let's continue. Here I have the audio. Discover culture. Work with a partner, look at the photos and mangrove jungle. Who do you think is it different from a jungle? Let's see. What can you see here? A mangrove jungle. A jungle. Okay, let's see. In India, the river, excuse me, we need to listen. Okay, we're going to listen. In India, the river Ganges runs into the sea. True or false? True, okay. There are 1,000 islands in South in the suburban. False or true? True, okay. One of the islands called Bali Okay, Let's see. Are there are 1000 islands in the Southern Being. True or false? True, okay. One of these islands are called Bali. True, okay. Life is quite uneasy. False. The people live off rich rice, fish, and potato. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. Two mistakes. False and false. No? Once again, here you have the list of the regular verbs. You can see how can you create them. Okay? Now let's see. In this part, we're going to focus on a video, okay, on information given by the book. Okay? No, this no. Here, no. Watch the video and put the information in the correct order. Okay, let's see the video. Okay, where is the video? Let me see. Here is the video. Ready, class? Okay, let's start.
People of the mangrove jungle. This is India, the seventh largest country in the world. It's a country with a huge population, a fast-growing economy, and many regional differences. Here, in this part of India, the river Ganges runs into the sea. This area is covered by an enormous mangrove forest, with 100 islands called the Sundarbans. The island of Bali in the Sundarbans is home to a close community who live and work side by side and support each other in their work and personal lives. Life isn't easy here. People depend on a few rice fields and the fish they catch around the island. This is Bhagirat, a fisherman from Bali. On a recent fishing trip with his sons, they caught a lot of fish, some for the family and some to sell to their neighbors. While they were going home, they saw the sea level rising. Years ago, the water flooded the village. It destroyed homes and ruined the rice fields. It was a disaster. This time, the men in the community knew they needed to build a high wall to keep the water out and protect their homes and the rice fields. During the night, the water level rose, and the men watched. While they were watching, someone noticed a small break in the wall. Bhagirat and the other men ran to fix it. They worked for 3 hours. They were tired, but they couldn't stop. When the water finally stopped rising, the men went home. Bhagirat's family were waiting for him when he arrived. They ate fish from the morning's fishing trip for dinner. They ended the day together, happy and safe.
Okay, class, this has been our video for this activity. So, excuse me, is here, and we need to. First of all, we did true or false, no? According to the video. No? In the second one, we are going to use to put the correct order. They decided to build a high wall to protect their homes. ate fish. They saw the sea level rise. They noticed a break in the wall. They worked for 3 hours to fix the break. They caught a lot of fish. They remembered that their village flooded years ago. No? And this is going to be my activity. What happened first? And what was the last? Well, I remember that at least I saw fish. Okay, fish. And then what's first? They decided to build a high wall to protect their homes. Okay. They saw the level rise. I don't know. Yeah. They noticed they break the wall. Mm. They they worked for hours to fix the break. They caught a fish. Okay, could be 3. They remember that the village flooded years ago. Okay. They notice, a number. Yeah. I don't know if that is correct. Okay, no sé si es correcto. Si es correcto, that's good. If that is incorrect, well, let's check it once again. Look. Okay, what's number 1? They remember that their village flooded years ago. Okay. They decided. Okay. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. No. So, let's see. You can, here are the answers. Let's see the answers. No, number 4, number 1, and number 3. So, what's the first activity? They caught fish. Number 2, they saw the sea level rise. Number 3, they remembered that their village flooded years ago. Number 4, they decided to build a high wall to protect their homes. Number 5, they noticed a break in the wall. Number 6, they worked for hours to fix the wall. Number 7, they ate fish. That is the answer. Okay? That is the answer. Now let's see. Watch the video again, read the sentences, and 1 and 2. Are your answers the same now? How do the image shows positive and negative side of life in Mongol jungle? They decided to build a high wall to protect their homes. They ate fish. No? This is personal, no? Are your answers the same now? You were thinking like this? No? Thinking like this? Or different? How do the image shows the positive and negative side? Look at the pictures, no? There are pictures, the fish, it's like a forest or lake, no? In the mangrove jungle. Let's continue. Well, in this part, we have test your memory. These sentences get different images in the video, but each one has a mistake. Correct the mistakes. Okay, let's see. There are dry rice fields. There are 4 men in the boat. We see a half moon. There's a man carrying a lantern on his head. So, let's do it together. Okay, what do you have to do first? You read watch the article so you can go to the activity and listen once again, and then you finish. So you are going to show me those answers, okay? Thank you. What if, what is life like in the Indian mangroves? Choose the best summary. Okay. Life is okay in the mangroves if you are careful. Life is very hard in the mangroves. Life is very easy. Opinions? Okay. That's right. No, that's right. Life is very hard in the mangrove. Here I have some questions. No, number 8. What is life like in the Indian mangrove? Ah no, I'm sorry. This was the activity before. Now number 9. Work with a partner. Is there any part of your country like the mangroves? Is there an area surrounded by a lot of water? Would you like to live there? Why or why not? In this case, you're going to create a paragraph, and there is an example. There are a lot of towns in the river, and they are sometimes flooded, so I wouldn't like to live there. This is an example. You can write a different one, or we can do it together. Okay, class, 2 pages. Here I have an article that says number 15, page number 15, reading an article, not reading a magazine article. Listen to the partner, look at the photos and answer the question. Where do you think this place is? So you can see the map, says Africa, no? What do you think is special about it? Well, I don't know. What are you going to do? First of all, listen in the activity. Okay, you're going to listen. Hey, what happened? It's here.
CD1. Track 14. Listen to the article. The remotest inhabited island on Earth. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, more than 4,000 kilometers from the nearest land, is the remotest inhabited island on the planet. It is also a volcanic island. To get there, you need to travel for 5 or 6 days on a ship from Cape Town in South Africa. Tristan da Cunha is a British territory, named after the Portuguese explorer who discovered the island. The official language is English, but London is almost 10,000 kilometers away. The British monarch is the head of state, and they use British pounds as their currency. The island is home to 80 families, about 250 people in total. The island is only 10 kilometers long, and there is one town with only one school. This is the only place on the island with an internet connection. In October 1961, the island's volcano erupted, and the whole population went to live in the UK. They got jobs and new homes, but they didn't like the lifestyle there and missed their life on the island. They found it very hard to live in a society where money is the most important thing. So, in November 1962, they returned to Tristan da Cunha. They were happier without television, cars, and the stress of modern life. Fact: Queen Mary Peak, the volcano in the middle of the island, is 2,000 meters high, and it's active.
Interesting. Now you're going to answer those questions. You're going to answer approximately distance from mainland 4,000 kilometers. No, 4,000 kilometers. Official language, pues English. Approximate distance from London. Distance from London. Could be 10 kilometers away. 10,000? I don't know. Let's continue. No? We're going to read. And that's it. Okay, class, it's been a pleasure to work with you to do this video. No, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.